All right. Hello, Tom.
Hey, Gennady. How are you doing today?
I'm good. So we're gonna go today through the few things that we have on plan, and there are some improvements.
Always improvements. That's one of the
Always
cool things
improve.
about Blogly and the way you run it is just you keep cramming it full of stuff that's really ingenious and useful. So
Thank
you can
you.
give me $5 for that later. I'll send you the envelope.
Thank you. All right. So we're gonna go through review of the suggestions. And by the way, once the suggestions was done only a few days ago, we just some of the suggestions that made actually really good sense. So, and I'm gonna show what do we have now for mockups and how it's gonna change. All right.
Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's jump in.
Okay. So I'm sharing my screen. By the way, this is the idea section. So one of them was Magenta integration. Of course, we're considering right now. We're going to add, as long as they have an API, we're going to add to our roadmap. So of course that we will have more. The more integrations, the better.
Now, what is Magento? I'm not familiar with
That's
that.
a different. That's actually e-commerce. Magenta is e-commerce platform similar to like Shopify. So by the
Okay.
way, we do need also integration with Shopify, I guess. There's you sell stuff on the Magenta, but
Okay.
of course they do have also the blogs, product descriptions, whatever.
Sure. That makes sense. So you can feed in your product descriptions, develop
Yeah,
them.
but product description slightly different. So because we don't want to integrate with the product descriptions because it's could be a
Uh,
little tricky, and
yeah,
that's
that's
not
true.
our cup of tea. So we don't want to get into product management. So for us, it's different. We worry about the content.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
All right. Now, next one is a generate LSI keywords, and this idea has actually pushed me to remember my older. I always wanted to, and sounds like I'm in some kind of cartoon. I always wanted. So yes, I always wanted to have, and I didn't know they named them as a LSI. When I started researching what are the LSI, I found this kind of fascinating. It's actually exactly what I wanted to introduce in the past. We didn't know their solution. So now we do introduce you our solution and how we're gonna show the LSI keywords.
Okay.
How the
LSI, you're going to tell us what that means, right? That's not Louisiana State Institute.
no, not Institute of Correction. No, no. Now let's look at LSI keywords. So here's the article of Beck Linka. He's an SEO guy, so he creates such a good articles about all SEO. He's an expert in SEO, so I'm reading his articles and I like them a lot. LSI. So what the LSI stands for is a latent semantic indexing. So basically, these are keywords that are related terms in the search engine to deeply understand content on a web page. In the simple terms, here it is. I give you example. You are going on a Google. So when you go in a Google search, let's say you type SEO for say business, right? Once I do this, you can see the other 10 results are showing up right here. This is the search terms that are being used by the people. So those search term, I mean, those like SEO for website, SEO for business owners, SEO for business growth, SEO for businesses. So this the results are LSI keywords. Now, let me show you something else. When you add here, let's say I add here letter A. I mean, just one letter. You can see now it changes and gives me the different combination. So SEO and business, SEO company. I have no idea. Was this?
I'm a bodabod. I'm
Yeah,
dabod. I don't know.
this will work at home. But basically, those are keywords that the people are searching in this kind of combination. Now, let me change the letter. I'm saying B. Now you could see it changes SEO for business beginners, bloggers. So I go on C. You can see SEO for business let's say I do E, you can see now changes the different combinations. So those the ones are LSI keywords. Now, what we going to do with with those LSI keywords? First of all, we planned other improvements for the research docs. So let me show you what the improvements of the research docs are coming. So let me just start from here. Okay, here we had sometimes we pick up about 99% of the content or from any URL we bring it in, but some URL maybe 1 or maybe 2%, but probably no more than that. We have sometimes we cannot bring due to formatting issues, some other like metadata, some other things that blocking us to bring the information for the content. So in this case, we decided we're gonna introduce here is a little thing that will say will allow user if they click on here to expand, and once it's tried to expand and you see nothing, please report it to us. We can take a look and see if we can improve it. So in this case, we just simply click here, report an issue. We'll have this pop-up where it tells you that thank you for your support. You click OK, and that's enough for us. We're gonna store it in our database. We're gonna look it after, and we'll see. We'll try to better continue improving our service.
That's neat.
So this one makes sense,
on a couple of research documents that I've done that not everything returns a lot of content sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes that it does not return the content, but it's due to the differences in the formatting. Sometimes there's certain characters being used, so the different reasons. So in a lot of cases that we can solve this issue just by simply modifying and improving our capability.
Cool.
Okay, so this is one thing that is coming. The next thing, we will also add here additional thing which name is my links. So if in the research in the SERP 100, when you put your search term and we query result, we'll bring the top 100 results. So you will have them right here. However, you have no ability to add like specific links that you want. Also, you don't have an ability to remember, like we know in our backend database, we know exactly what you try to put it on your right side. So whatever you search, let's say you did you created your research docs by simply moving the content there, by clicking the snippets, you create your research doc. But you don't, let's say you don't remember which sites you used. Of course, you have URLs which are links to those sites, but there is nothing here tells you which site to use except of highlighting the red. Okay? So what we will do actually, every time if we use this site, specific URL, we will put it into my links. Also, we will give you the ability to add any link. You click here on add link, will pop up, will happen, and we'll ask you to put URL, any URL you want to add here. You can just put add a URL. You click OK, we crunch the data, we'll bring it in here as the content, like snippet ready content that you can open up and use it. Like it's extending your research capability. It's not just 100, it's 100 plus added your own custom links.
Nice. That's amazing. That's really cool.
Yeah. Now also one more thing here. In this view, we'll add the additional drop down, which also, of course, you can still report the issue, but also you can reload. Let's say if you want to reload, you click here, we'll do this, we will throw the old content away, we'll just bring it again, the new content, content for this particular website.
Yeah, that was what I was going to ask. It'll just reload that specific website results. Okay.
So let's say you have another 5-10 extra links that you want to add to this research. You can do that here, just simply providing your own. So basically you're not just again limited. It gives you an extra ability to enhance your research doc with your own links. So you don't need to query it again, the whole thing. You don't need to bring another 100 to the different searches. Just simply add the links you want. Those are your custom links. Okay.
Nice. And they'll show up under my links then as well?
They will show up under my links, and also will be available for removal. So let's say this one remove, it's not exactly delete. You click here, we'll just remove it from here. We'll delete it from this view, but we'll never delete it from SERP 100. So SERP 100 will be those the ones that we automatically or systematically will brought in, but this one is my links that you added in, so you can actually remove them. And also one more thing, you can drag and drop them around, changing places.
I was going to ask that if you could put the ones you
Yeah,
add.
we will have that. We will have that. So for that, let's say you added additional 5 links that you want. You want to make like certain keeping the priority. Maybe this is much more valuable to you. You just drag and drop them to the top, leave them on the top, and here is like expand it. You can see all the content. Just quickly add the content to your research doc. Make sense?
Does. That's great.
All right. So there's a more improvement coming. So let me talk about their suggestions. Right now you have 2 tabs right here, which are popular questions and keyword ideas, which is great. But it does have, we're gonna split it as a separate request. You can set the specific keyword for each, and you don't have to do it up front. We can leave up front when you create a research doc. You just provide just one research term that you want. Normally, it should be your full article length. You can put your full article name there. But in this view, in the popular questions and the keywords idea, you can set your specific keyword that you want to take a look for popular questions and specific keyword for ideas. However, we will allow only once to do it for their current research docs as a built-in function. But if you want to do it refresh that and add some more and do the more queries on it, if you do it more than once, we can offer you to pay by credits. So each time you use it, you use your credits to get more and more answers. And the reason is simple: we just cannot give everything away for free. So it's understandable that we need to survive. We run the engines, we run our servers. So the credit system will be implemented for additional questions. Let's say you want to have your keyword ideas for the different focus keyword. You can do it once for this particular research doc, but if you want to do a few extra ones, you can have to click it here again, pay with the 1 credit. We can get the information for you here again, the new information.
Cool.
Now, we will add one more tab. The name will be LSI Keywords, and that's exactly what I was showing when you're looking in your Google search. You have your keyword, which is say blog SEO. You get the say top 10 what the people asking more for those top 10. That's provided by Google. We just bring it in here and add it as a first shot. This is a suggestions, and then we expand it even more. Systematically, once you put it here, your blog SEO, so whatever your LSI keyword is, you click on a search, will generate not only this, will generate this from A, B, C, and so on. For each of the letter of the alphabet, will give you what the Google provides as additional questions being asked by other people.
Got it. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So that was what you were showing before, where you were just adding 1 letter at the end of your search string.
Exactly. But now it will be done systematically. So all you need to do is just put your keyword, your focus keyword. You click search, and the search will go out and create this combination of what you need. The only one thing, we will not have any kind of a volume or any clicks. We don't know about it. We just simply bring the suggestion and expanded sub-suggestions here, but they use your keyword ideas here in research document to say what you want. You clicking on that one, will push it and record the keyword ideas here. It will not be a volume competition. Don't think this is an error. We will not bring the keyword volume. You can do your searches elsewhere to find your competition volume. Right now we're just not ready for that yet. So for now we're just creating that here. However, if this one will be something that really desired feature to bring it in, we can consider to do some more integration and add additional services in the future. So right now the suggestion will be recorded without any competition volume, just simply giving you most sought out the searches with a combination of sub suggestions, which is based on the alphabet. This kind of a feature, this kind of approach being used a long time by other people and many people. The one of the Project 24, which is an income school, great group for teaching how to promote niche sites, how to write blog posts. And by the way, I'm a part of it, so I like them. I participate. I learn a lot from them. So they are really good group. Again, income school, really good group. So they do this same way they approach your funding, but they actually have this manual process for that. So using the manual process is actually takes a lot of time. Here, just put one keyword, you click on search, we will get your results, and you can just save the one that you like in your keyword ideas. If you want, we can add maybe like export functional, because I don't think the clogging up on the right side with putting all of them doesn't make sense. But you can export, probably we will leave you the export function maybe here.
Yeah, very cool. And it goes through the entire alphabet, right?
Yes, it will go through entire alphabet and finds the best searches suggested, because Google think that that's most valuable searches, that what the people are searching for when they have this combination. Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, so we keep improving it. So this LSI keywords will be added here. We will introduce this shortly, but we're working right now on the teams. So multi-user and workflows, workspaces, those functionalities will be introduced very soon. So we will hopefully that before the end of the year, we should have the first version of the workflows and the teams functionality.
That is exciting to hear, because from what you've shown me on the previews, that puts the other tools to shame. It is just, it's clean, it's easy to use.
Yeah, we don't plan to compete with the keyword research tools. They are quite extensive. So, but a lot of people don't want to pay hundreds of dollars. There are some tools paying like $150, $200, $300 a month for those tools just to do the research on the keywords alone. So all we're doing just giving a little extra tools that helps you to make some decisions and use them in your blog post. So if you want to utilize some of the words, make sure you add them to the keywords in the blog post itself. We have a section for the SEO optimization.
Excellent. All right. That is outstanding. So let me ask one question here. So you do have competition, CPC,
those competition CPC will be given on the popular questions and the keywords ideas. Yes, we will have them there. But LSI keywords, we're not gonna query and find out the competition CPC in volume, unless someone is willing to pay. But this is expensive proposition for us. So if we need to do this, it's gonna cost us quite a bit of money to add this in. So then we may go on the next level. Maybe also we will add the, let's say if you run it by the multiple ones, we're probably gonna do it on a credit-based system. If the credit-based system will be fine for people, we can utilize that. If they do want to get the competition CPC, we may utilize also the credit-based system. If somebody is willing to pay, we decide we can calculate what the how many credits will be to run this. So it's not free to us. So what I can say, it could be a really expensive proposition.
Yeah, this is, again, it is taking a lot of the mystery out of the SEO. I've been writing for a long time, and I'm just beginning to learn the tips and techniques of the SEO. So this is great. Very impressed with that.
Yeah, thank you, Tom. So I think we're basically done. So I hope it's really helpful for many people. And as I said, we will be introducing after that. After we build a team, we add the SEO. We also will be working on the docs section. We'll bring in the PDFs, annotations, and the multiple sidebar notes. So those there and notes will be expanded.
Very cool. All right. Well, that is a nice overview of the research enhancements. Looks like my cat is leaving here. You'll notice that her tail went by. That wasn't me growing a beard. So have a good one, Gennady, and we'll be talking again soon.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Tom.
Yep.
Okay.
Keep writing.
Bye.
Bye.